Hey everyone. So I wanted to talk about tips to support your immune system through the very early stages of a cold because I've gotten a handful of patients in the last week who all ran out and got COVID tests. And it's fine if you want to do that, but why don't you treat it first? And if your work situation or your life situation requires a negative test, do that. But instead of jumping to, oh, I have COVID, let's have you jump right into treatment because in the first 48 hours, you can just nip that thing in the bud really easily with just some things that you have at home. So I think the pandemic of fear is worse than the pandemic of the virus and the variants that we will be seeing, I think, for a long time. So the sooner that we can feel empowered, the sooner that we can ditch our fear, the better that we're all going to do in the long run. Okay, so peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, most people have that in their cabinet. So you can do a warm salt water gargle, 2/3 salt water with 1/3 peroxide. If you're brave, you can do half and half. Gargle it, gargle it in your throat for about 30 seconds, spit it out and repeat. Do that 3 times. You can put the hydrogen peroxide in your ear, hold it to one side, try it for a minute, let it drain out, do the other side, hold for a minute, drain out. You can repeat it if you want to. A lot of viruses transmit through the ear canal. This works like a charm. I learned it from Dr. Mercola, and I highly recommend it. I learned this, several years ago. It works great. The warming sock treatment, I will send a link in the contact. I'll put a link below in YouTube as well. And so you need a pair of lightweight socks and a pair of heavyweight socks. And you want your feet to be warm. So either out of the shower or after having worn socks, and you wet the lightweight socks and you wring them out, wet them to just below where the ankle is on the socks. Wring them out, put them in the freezer for less than a minute, get them really cold. Someone who is chronically cold and runs cold and can't get warm, that would be the only contraindication to doing this. But in the early stages of an illness, this is going to work great. It's going to get you over that hump and you're going to get better really, really quickly. So you're going to put the cold, wet socks on your warm feet and you're going to put the heavy socks over top. The socks don't have to be wool. They can be heavy hiking socks. And you're going to go to bed. It's going to drain the lymphatics of the upper respiratory system. People wake up feeling clear-headed. I had somebody do this recently, and he was able to focus really well and pass an important test that he had to take. So you've got the peroxide, you've got the socks. What is in your cooking cabinet? Do you have thyme? Do you have oregano? Do you have any rosemary? You can boil it up, or just shy of a boil. It doesn't have to be fully boiling. And I did the nasal steam video a while ago, and you're just going to inhale it, take it off the heat, inhale it, and sorry for the noise, the mail just arrived, put a towel over your head, and then end with a cold compress. If you have essential oils at home, you can use it with essential oils. You can put the essential oils on your feet before bed as you do the warming sock treatment. The idea is you just want to keep everything open and everything circulating. So these are 3 tips that are super easy, that most people have the tools in their cabinet, their kitchen cabinet or their medicine cabinet at home. And it's just going to help you get over it super quickly. We're going to be seeing more viruses this fall and winter, and everybody's going to be freaking out. Not if I can get to them first, but people are going to be worried about COVID. Viruses are suppressed because we've been wearing masks and distancing for far too long, in my opinion. That's a whole other story. You can message me offline about that, because we need to be in contact with microbes in our environment. We have this wonderful microbiome that is connected to the earth. We even have a virome. We have billions and billions of viruses in our body. And when we're exposed to them, our immune system becomes strong and brilliant and knows how to respond. So just reminding us that our immune system hasn't changed. We're in this game for, I don't know, I think for a really long time. I don't think it's going to change. I think we're in the years of the pandemics. So not to make you worried, but the more we get empowered and the more we know what we can be doing on a regular basis to stay healthy, the better we're all going to be in the long run. So I'll get off my soapbox now, but just some quick tips to empower you, because I'm seeing more viruses, recently in the past couple of weeks. So I think that's going to be, what we're heading into in the fall and winter. Okay, just want everybody to be prepared, and this is a good way to start. Thank you.